Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. Now, Modern Horizons 2 came out pretty recently, but it is that time again. It is now pre-release weekend again for new Magic Gathering. Now, of course, this is a standard set here. Brand new Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Official release date is next Friday. However, of course, being pre-release weekend, today, tomorrow, and Sunday, can of course check out these new set booster boxes. As you all are probably aware, with the past several sets, Wizards has transitioned from buy a box promos and the early release boxes being these set boosters rather than draft boosters. So that is why we've been checking out set boosters on pre-release weekend for, like I said, past several sets. Maybe even starting with Zendikar Rising, but I know from Kaldheim, I think pretty much forward, has all been set boosters. But I'm very excited to check this set out. I must admit, I didn't keep up with spoilers as much as I thought I would. Feels like Modern Horizons 2 came out just a couple weeks ago, which it actually did, but definitely feels more recent than it actually was. And I do know that Tiamat is the #1 mythic we are looking for here in terms of value. I have TCG Player open right now, market high to low. Tiamat and the Tiamat Borderless are the two most expensive cards in the set, followed by Demilich, Old Gnawbone, and Xanathar Extended Arts. So now, those Extended Arts, of course, can't find here in set boosters. We'll be able to find those in collector boosters. But we could, of course, find Borderless cards here in our set boosters. Boss Band opened up a few set boosters in the shop already, and the module showcase cards are my favorites. Those, to me, look super cool. Now, Boss Man actually is a big Dungeons & Dragons fan himself, and actually has a collection of older modules. So it's cool to see cards that look like these old things we've had in cases in the shop for a while. But I'm very excited to get on into these set boosters here. Of course, per pack, you are finding a guaranteed foil and one art card. Very curious to check out the set. Of course, the first crossover for Magic into Dungeons & Dragons. Wizards of the Coast has had Magic-themed D&D sets already with some Ravnica ones and things like that. I'm very excited to see this foray into D&D in the form of Magic cards. So let's jump on into the set booster box by snapping us into the corner. And like I said, very excited to check this out. So, bloviated for 2 minutes here before we even got started, but hope that you guys don't mind too much. And all right, let's take this out of the way. I do want to look at this. I'm going to... Hey, it's the Xanathar guy. Very cool key art here on these set boosters. Now, this doesn't like to stay up, so I'm just going to bend it backwards and keep it off screen, which is why I wanted to take a look at it before it got booted into the corner. But all right, here we go. Set booster pack #1. Now, I never actually played a game of D&D myself. Must admit, must get that out there. So I'm not familiar with a lot of the lore, but I'm excited for just the theme of the set. It looks awesome here. There's our first art card. Used to try and collect the sets of art cards. Now, ooh, we do have a showcase here. Cridle of Baldur's Gate, uncommon. But the art card sets now are so large that I've kind of given up. I do have a full set of the original Modern Horizons. That's, of course, where the art cards were introduced. I like this. You see, stalactites grow down from the ceiling, and while stalagmites reach... I love seeing all this flavor text here. One thing that Boss Man pointed out to me, interesting that, alright, so it used to be, originally Zendikar Rising set boosters, commons and uncommons were mixed, and then after that set, it did seem like you had all your commons up front at the start of set booster packs, uncommons, and then your rares, etc. in the back. So, did find that common mixed in with the uncommons, not sure if that was a little error there, not sure if it's a specific slot, although they both look like instants. However, we'll keep an eye out going further, but we have a Mythic Minx, Beloved Ranger, Showcase Mythic, very cool. Foil Rare, Long Rest. Okay. Do need to scoot these piles over. Alright, so Foil Rare, starting off the Foil Rare. Didn't have any regular rares or mythics, but we did have a Showcase Minsk. Alright, very cool. That common popping up threw me for a loop. But let's continue. Do like that the basics have flavor text. That's what I was trying to say when I was saying Boss Man said something recently. I was trying to mention about the flavor text on the lands. We have Kalain, Reclusive Painter, Showcase. Mimic. Xanathar Guild Kingpin is our first regular mythic, Devour Intellect. And from the list, we do have Muscle Sliver. Okay. And we'll, of course, adjust our piles as necessary. There are those different module showcases. Of course, we'll need a pile for our regular rares. And if we do find a rare showcase of this type, we'll need to make a pile for those as well. Knoll Hunter. Put our commons and uncommon showcases together. Bag of Holding reprint. I believe that was originally a rare in maybe Core Set 2019. First regular rare of the box is Teleportation Circle, Bar the Gate foil, and a little advertisement for Secret Layers. I'm curious if Wizards is testing the reception of the set, because of course it's Dungeons & Dragons, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, instead of just Dungeons & Dragons, which implies to me that there will be future D&D themed sets. Goblin Javelineer for that showcase. So I'm really curious to see what people think of this set. Let me know your opinions if you've gotten a chance to play. I believe the cards are available already on Magic the Gathering Arena. Or, of course, if you were able to participate in a pre-release today on Friday, of course, we actually have an event in shop. It starts at 6 p.m., which is around the time that I'm actually recording this video, so I couldn't participate. But Hall of Storm Giants rare. But I'm thinking maybe Orcus, Prince of Undeath. Maybe I'll come to the one tomorrow. It depends. I'm actually very, very tired today. Ooh. This is one of those... Look at this. Tomb of Annihilation. Dungeon cards. That's cool. We'll put in our token slots. That's cool. It's the first one I've seen. I like it. Might try to swing by our pre-release tomorrow afternoon. Haven't played in a pre-release since Throne of Eldraine, unfortunately. Rust Monster Showcase. Remember, I played Mill. Mill's pretty straightforward. That's why I play Mill. Gelatinous Cube. I remember there was actually a Funko Pop of this a couple years ago for some kind of exclusive. He looked cute, but I didn't know anything about D&D, so I didn't buy it. Fighter Class, rare. And Pixie Guide, foil. Cloister Gargoyle. Check for traps. Let's go. Relax, I'm a professional. Evolving Wilds reprint. Vorpal Sword and Magic Missile. Foil. Uncommon. Ooh. We have an art card for one of these showcase cards. That's that Cloister Gargoyle we actually just saw in the pack prior. Ginny Windseer. Volo, Guide to Monsters, rare. And Great Axe, foil. Very intimidating sea creature. Oh, Dragon Turtle. I like it. I like the back of this art card. Was not suspecting that. Dragon Turtle. Gargantuan Dragon, Challenge 17. Displacer Beast. Delina, Wild Mage. And Temple of the Dragon Queen, foil uncommon. Really cool art here by Cliff Childs. And Venerated Teacher from the list. Originally from Rise of Eldrazi, it looks like. Is that the right set symbol? Now I'm second guessing myself. Ooh, we have another showcase art card. That is Baleful Beholder. And Celestial Unicorn showcase. Orb of Dragonkind, Feign Death, and Orcish Lumberjack. I like the art here. Looks like an animated style. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Dieterlizzi is the artist here. We do have our first foil basic as well. Foil Swamp. Direwolf Prowler Showcase. Bard Class and Potion of Healing. Another dungeon. That's an Intimidating Eye. Contact Other Plane. Celestial Unicorn Showcase once again. Adult Gold Dragon. Dragon Turtle Showcase rare. And Delver's Torch foil. Rhyme Shield Frost Giant. Haven't seen any signed art cards just quite yet. I'm keeping my eye out for them. Rogue Class, Null Hunter Showcase foil, and Yisan the Wanderer Bard from the list originally in M15. Core set 2015. Dungeon Map art card. Ooh, we have a borderless green dragon. First borderless card of the box. Den of the Bugbear and Evolving Wilds foil. Baleful Beholder Showcase. Hive of the Eye Tyrant and Charmed Sleep foil. Looks like we're a little over halfway if I had to eyeball the piles. I haven't been grabbing from just one row in particular. I'm actually grabbing from across the box, which I usually don't do. So I'm not actually how sure we are in deep in this box, but we have a foil forest, second foil basic of the box. So like I said, I think we're about halfway or a little over. Hama Pashar, Ruin Seeker. Ooh, did have a runaway uncommon. Zorn, Icing Death, Frost Tyrant is our second mythic of the box for regular mythic. Did have a showcase earlier. And Light Up the Stage is from the list. The list is, of course, very large. Still weird to find random uncommons. Pixie Guide art card. Neverwinter Dryad. We have an off-printed Plundering Barbarian here. Makes it look like it has bold text. Looks like card maybe got a little bit shifted when printing. That's odd. Wanti Malison, rare. And Circle of the Moon Druid, foil. The flavor text for Wanti there was Silent Slithering Sinister. Sounds very snaky. It's a concerning looking worm. Purple worm. He's purple and he's a worm, where it makes perfect sense. Gargantuan Monstrosity, Challenge 15. Just like that. Giant dragon turtle. Manticore. There is the purple worm. Dragon turtle, rare. Volo, Guide to Monsters, foil rare. Another dungeon. Mountain art card. Boulette showcase. Paladin class. Reaper's Talisman foil. Bag of Holding art card. Ooh, here is a module showcase. We have Temple of the Dragon Queen. I just love the way this looks. I think Bossman's trying to put together a set for him. He typically doesn't collect the showcase cards, but he's just enamored with these. As I was mentioning at the start of the video, Bossman's a big D&D fan. Has a lot of modules from when he was young and did D&D, late 80s, and so definitely a very cool throwback in these module showcases. Treasure chest, not foil rare, regular rare, and a foil kick in the door. Hey, here's our first signed art card here. Mind Flayer. Medium Aberration. He's not gargantuan, he's medium. Challenge 7. I still would not want to challenge that, but we'll set that off to the side. Get that sleeved up after this pack. Mimic Showcase. Just one Showcase Mythic and 2 regular Mythics in this box, so definitely hoping... Oh, looks like we have the Spider Lady, though, coming up. Dancing Sword, and we do have Loth Spider Queen. There she is. So now 3 Mythics and a Showcase Mythic. Hulking Bugbear, excuse me. Showcase Foil. Alright, so let's sleeve up that art card. Very cool. Now, I was just complaining about our lack of Mythics. Just, you know, implying, you know, box, hey, you need to pick up the pace on Mythics. And we did pull Loth Spider Queen. The borderless art on that card is insane looking. Hopefully we see one of those. Of course, if we don't find one today, we will see one next week when we do all of our other openings. Should be checking out draft boosters, theme boosters, bundles, and of course, collector boosters next week for release day. Depending on what the schedule looks like, might get those in earlier than release day. Flumph and Showcase Foil Arborea Pegasus. 3 Showcase Foils in this box. Guy has 2 heads. Etten, Large Giant, Challenge 4. Ginny Windseer. Long Rest. The Tarask, Mythic. Elterguard Ranger, Foil. And Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Alright, getting close to the end here. Looks like there's about 7 packs remaining. You have, I believe, a Tiamat art card. Yep. Gargantuan Fiend, Challenge 30. Ooh, that's the biggest challenge number we've seen so far. Pixie Guide. Like I said, at the moment, Tiamat regular art is the most expensive regular card from the set. And the Tiamat borderless is the most expensive fancy, not regular. If that makes sense. Market price on the Tiamat borderless is only $45, but currently it looks like those all got bought out. As of 6:05 p.m. on the 16th of July, lowest list is $79.98. That is quite pricey. Varys, Silvery Moon Ranger, and Find the Path. Walking Archive from Dissension, I believe, from the list. Yeah, I'm always kind of, it's like, oh wow, especially for pre-sale, borderless cards start super high. Not sure, of course, how the collector boosters are going to pan out, but usually the borderless cards tend to go down. Sometimes regular mythics stay around the same price, but borderless extended art, especially as it gets close to release date, tend to drop. So interesting to see that the jump between market price and current lowest listed is that high. You think it would be the other way around. But, because of course, as soon as people start getting collector boosters en masse, I believe only WPN premium stores get collector boosters for pre-release weekend, and then all the other shops start getting them the week of release. And of course, as people open collector boosters, they become more plentiful. 3rd foil basic, we have a mountain. Bruenor Battlehammer. I'm loving these names. And I'm loving the art here on these cards. Definitely, even though I've never experienced D&D myself, I'm loving what I'm seeing here. Black Staff of Waterdeep and leather armor. I don't know, just growing up, I never had any kind of friend group that just played D&D, so I never was able to get into it. Hey, Mordekainen. That is, yep, just the Mordekainen art card. Foil Plains. So all we're missing is an island for a full set of basics. Owlbear Showcase. Triumphant Adventurer and Power Persuasion foil. Storm Entity from Future Sight is an uncommon off the list. All right, down to the last handful of packs here. 3 are standing up nicely, and this one in the left row is just falling over. All right, who are you? Your Sudden Insight art card. Arborea Pegasus. My brain wants that to say Arboreal Pegasus, but that is not the name of the card. Werewolf Pack Leader and Dawnbringer Cleric, excuse me. Alright, let's get that pack that did not want to stand up. 4 regular mythics and a showcase mythic so far. Mimic Challenge 2, Medium Monstrosity, Shape Changer. Arborea Pegasus again. Oh, that lizard. It's a nice looking lizard. I could help you, or I could eat you for lunch. Haven't decided yet. Very Niv of you, Scaled Herbalist. If you guys are wondering who Niv is, that's the lizard over here. Fun fact, Niv attempted to fight a garden snake yesterday. You know, I blink, next thing I know, Niv has stuck her head under like a little thing in the garden and pulled out a snake. And this, I've never seen a snake get away so fast. Like, that snake was like, I'm out. The Book of Exalted Deeds, I heard this already got banned in the one specific format on Arena, right? Something with the Exalted Deed and Faithless Havens. I'm like, the set's not even out yet. How are you already banning cards, I guess, in whatever special standard format they've got going on right now? Oh, we do have another borderless card here. Ebon Death Dracolich. That looks sick. That's a really cool looking dragon, zombie dragon. His name's Ebon Death. Like, that's just cool. Alright, I'm loving this set already. You're ambushed on the road. Unfortunate. And Lost Mine of Phandelver Dungeon. So 2 mythics there in that pack. I just need to keep mentioning how we don't have very many mythics in this box yet. And then apparently next pack will always yield it. Happened with the Loth. Happened with these 2 here. So now I didn't even count. I flayed them out, but I didn't count. 5, 6, 7 mythics so far in this box. 3 packs remaining. Let's see what else we'll find here. And then, of course, we'll get into our recap. That looks cool. Lair of the Hydra. Baleful Beholder. Hand of Vecna. And You Come to a River. Foil. There's the Brain Dude. Mind Flayer, right? Yeah. Challenge 7. Ooh, we have Evolving Wilds Module Showcase. That looks cool. I'm in love with the module cards. In love with the module cards. Instrument of the Bards. And Celestial Unicorn Foil. Alright, final pack here. Can we find another mythic? Can we find a mythic foil? We're going to find a second signed art card. We will not. We will not. That's Eliwick, I believe. Wish is the name of the card. I wish I knew who that frog was. That's a cute frog. That's a cute frog. Whoa, look at the flames. Alright, Eliwick is a cool planeswalker. Haven't even read what the card does. I just know that they exist. I just know they exist. That's cool. They got a frog, and they can make the fire tell a story. That's 10 out of 10 for me. Alright, let's see what else we have here. We do have Mind Flayer and Kalane, Reclusive Painter, foil. That does it here for this box. I really like this preview here. As I mentioned, didn't check out spoilers too much. I remember seeing, actually the first card I remember seeing was the Loth. I know there's a second L in there. Lol. Spider Lady. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing the Borderless card by Jesper Erling, I want to say. The artist, not certain. I got the name there. Jesper, and then the last name starts with an E. Very cool looking card. Would have loved to see that Borderless, but as I said, I'm certain we didn't find it today. We'll find it next week. Definitely got more mythics than I was expecting. First half of the box is pretty mythic light, but of course, as we went through, we did find more and more. All right, so our piles are all straightened up. Let's go ahead and start off with our recap. Did just get one signed art card here. Was Mind Flayer by Darkin, I'm assuming. All right, we did also get 2 Borderless cards, Green Dragon Uncommon and Ebon Death Dracolich Mythic. So Mythic count to 1. And we also had that Showcase Mythic, Minsk Beloved Ranger. Mythic count to 2. Showcase Rare Dragon Turtle. 3, Showcase Foils, Null Hunter, Hulking Bugbear, and Arborea Pegasus. And just 2 modules. We'll have to take a look and see how large this set is. Common in the Evolving Wilds, uncommon in the Temple of the Dragon Queen. Those are really cool. Would love to see what a set of those looks like completed. Found 2 foil rares, Long Rest and Volo, Guide to Monsters. No foil mythics, but of course, as we saw, we had a showcase and a borderless. So 2 mythics in the showcase and the borderless, and 5 regular art mythics. Book of Exalted Deeds, the Tarask, Lolth, Spider Queen, Icing Death, Frost Tyrant, and Xanathar, Guild Kingpin. From the list, let's see, we found Walking Archive rare, Yisan the Wanderer Bard rare, and I don't think Tempest had rarity colorations here, so questionable rarity here on the Muscle Sliver, although I think that might just be a common. Then, of course, nice big old pile of foils, also very unpringly, of course. They're fresh out of the pack, although Commander Legends fresh out of the pack were curved, so nice to see that they're at least pack fresh flat. But big pack, or big stack there of foils. We did get 4 out of 5 basics in foils in one box, so that was nice. Did have a big old pile of showcase, uncommons and commons there. And then, for the rest of our rares, we'll just pan through them all. Like I said, really love the art direction here with all these D&D themed cards. I know a lot of people were also excited to see some prominent D&D lore characters come into Magic. I remember, especially with these Spider Ladies, some people loved it, some people hated it, that she became a Planeswalker. Gelatinous Cube just looks cool. And I'm very curious to see more about the set. I haven't played Arena in ages. I really should do so. I don't know. I feel like anytime I go home, I'm just tired and I do nothing. So one day I'll find time. Like I said, maybe I will just participate in a pre-release this weekend to familiarize myself more with these new cards. But so far, like I said, love the art direction. Very nice to find 2 borderless and 1 set booster. I remember with Strixhaven, we weren't finding very many of them at all, like in collector boosters or set boosters. So nice to see that we are seeing the cool art borderless cards here to be able to find them. Love the different types of showcase here, those module cards, and these other ones with the old style paper print. I do like the art on these. I don't care for the color. I'm not really into vintage looking stuff, but I do really like the module cards. And of course, nice to see 7 mythics in a set booster. So I had a great time here. Very nice looking at this upcoming set. New standard release from Magic the Gathering, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. I hope you all enjoyed this preview here for pre-release weekend. If you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments for me, leave those down below. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, we'd love to have you with us. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But that does it here for me tonight on Magic. I know in the past I used to be able to open up pre-release kits here on the channel for pre-release weekend, but since we are hosting events in store, we do need to, of course, save those. Just because, of course, people do call in, say that they're coming. People will pre-register on that companion app that Wizard has now. But of course, you never know how many people are exactly going to show up. So I know we've actually gotten a lot of messages, people asking for personal breaks of pre-release kits. Those, if we have leftover kits, should be hitting the website this upcoming Tuesday. So that's when I do our updates. I will try to post in the community tab. Did miss posting this past Tuesday just because we had a lot going on here. But we'll try my best to, of course, notify you guys when kits, if they are available for personal breaks. But yeah, I had a great time here, so I hope you did as well. And of course, before I get into our other new product previews this evening, have to go ahead and give a big shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your support of the channel. Bossman and I truly do appreciate it. We do have 9 Black Label fans, and in Bounty Hunter Breaks, Epicenter Gaming, Fails Tales, Kira Soltari, MT, Sean F, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also have 12 Gemin fans: Alberto M, Chicago Infinity, Chris Rivers, Devon, Dusty Archuleta, Geriatric Geek, Jake Rhino C, Joe Howe, Michael C, Michael Bigelow, Scorecard Collectibles, and Sinvicta. But thank you so much to all of our channel members, and all members do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. But that does it for me here tonight on Magic. Do have a lot of sports coming up. 3 boxes, well, 3 videos of baseball. Topps Gypsy Queen Baseball was supposed to come out in April. Did actually find a release today. We'll be checking out a box of that. Then 2021 Panini Chronicles Racing. That is a NASCAR product. And we do have 2 personal breaks of a couple boxes of Topps Archive Signature Series Retired Player Edition. So that's what's on our schedule for tonight. This is it for Magic, but I had a great time here in this one video. That's it for me in this one. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!